Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back. This is my Dark Moon in Libra Plan With Me video. This is where I set up my bullet journal for the moon cycle running from the Dark Moon in Libra to the Dark Moon in Scorpio. And yes, this is part of my new moon witchy practice, and the themes I've been doing the last couple of months have been based on divination decks, tarot, and oracle. This month we'll be doing the Faeries Oracle. Now, this might look familiar because did show it in my new moon in Virgo video, but yeah, what happens is I didn't really use this over the course of the month, so yeah, we're gonna try that now. Please excuse any ambient noises. It's a little warm today, even though it's October, so I have the window open, and for some reason, even though this doesn't normally happen, some teenagers who may or may not live in this building have decided to hang out by our garbage and smoke weed. It's legal here. I don't know if it's legal for underage people, but yeah, so they're chatting and smoking, and yeah, you know, teenagers get loud. So also all the usual ambient noises warning. But so yeah, I didn't really use this deck in my deck study the last month and the deck setup, so I decided, because I didn't plan any other deck for this cycle, just poor planning on my part, basically. I will use this deck. I already have my deck set for the Dark Moon in Scorpio and in Sagittarius and Capricorn. So yeah, we're going to be using this deck. And this is the book for it. I will be making a junk journal and a pouch for it, as well as the ones I made for the other deck. So look forward to seeing those videos, like flip throughs and the making ofs. This is the back of the deck. I've used this deck for inspiration in the past. The font, which is on all the cards, it makes them really hard to read, if I'm being perfectly honest. But since I've done that font before, I plan to do it again, because I do like drawing fonts. My abilities are not perfectly accurate, but they're there. Washi tapes, I have this brown with flowers on it, and then I've got these are masking tape, washi tape, BTS on promotional ones that I used in a BTS setup earlier this year, but they match the motif, so I'm going to use them here. I will try to use my Lamy Safari fountain pen to make the font. I don't know if I'll use it to write everything throughout the entire month, but the titles. I got some Noodlers 41 brown sample here. It's not a lot, hence the whole, I don't know how much of I'm gonna use here. I've got some Noodlers black, which is nice. I've also got Lamy black cartridges here, so wish me luck. This deck, like you can see on the back really well, but on the front as well, it has like this ripped kind of border. I don't know if I'm really gonna do that, because I sort of kind of feel done with the whole ripped paper and pasting, but maybe not. Maybe not. This is my favorite card, by the way, a collection of pixies. So yeah, this deck is well used, if you can't tell. So yeah, there's not much else to say. Link in the description to all of my supplies as usual. I've got some new supplies. What I'll be using also, probably for writing, is these Papermate Inkjoy gel pens. My brother's girlfriend gave them to me, and shout out to her, Crystal. You're a real one. What was I going to say? You should check out their channel. It's Section C, the letter C. And they do all kinds of interesting things, so check them out. There's no journaling or divination stuff on there. Totally different type of channel, but very entertaining because they are entertaining people, and my cute adorable niece shows up sometimes too. Check out Section C, and I'll put Crystal's Instagram up on the screen. Check out her Instagram account because she's awesome. Now, yeah, possibly gonna use the brown and black Papermate here. This blue is kind of light, so I don't think I'll be using that, but these two, strong possibilities. Strong possibilities. I love the way these write, so why not? So yeah, let's get into it. I have no guarantees that the BTS on masking tape set is still available. It might be sold out, but I will link to Weverse and you can search for it there. The Weverse shop. And I will not be watching any Plan With Me's. This lunar cycle will include both my birthday and Samhain or Halloween or Kalangive or All Hallows Eve, myriad of other holidays around that time of year. And as always, I'm trying to catch up on TV shows, and I like a lot of like dark stuff and fantasy things. So I'll be watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, chapter 26, because yeah, that's how far behind I am. Let us get into the time lapse, and I'll come back to show you guys the end. at it. I just realized I did not use this washi tape. I might use it in my dailies. It just didn't occur to me. You saw a lot of me drawing and picking out cards, so I pulled the cards to show you my reference points. I didn't go for anything really detailed with the drawings. I'm not a good drawer of figures, so what we have here is what the Dark Moon in Libra, off center as usual because that's my brand. I wound up not using the brown noodlers because I didn't have much ink left. And you saw me struggling quite often with my fountain pen. For some reason, the ink wasn't flowing regularly, and I'll just have to figure that out. But I did use the Papermate ink gel pens often for other writing, and I picked out, I wound up starting to use my Fudenosuke brush tip, the hard tip, because to fill in the lettering when I remember to do so. So yeah, I used the fountain pen to draw Libra, and then the other pens and my other Fudenosuke pen for the lettering here, the on sticker ripped, so it has that same feeling as the cards. And then this is He of the Fiery Sword. So I picked this card because Libra, the sign of Libra, corresponds with the card of justice in the tarot. Obviously, this is not a tarot deck, but He of the Fiery Sword does mean justice in some aspects of readings with this deck. So as it was the closest, I used that as a background. This is one of the singers in the deck, so more abstract image here. Yes. Next, my monthly log, and as usual, I forgot something, but later. Copying the font from the deck. So it's hard for you to tell. Let me show something I didn't really use. Here we go. I use this card often to refer to because there's a lot of words on here and letters, and it's a very flourish heavy font. I didn't do too many flourishes, just a few. And once I started struggling with my fountain pen, like I said, I would do like a faux calligraphy type style and then fill it in with the hard tip as best I could. So yeah, this new moon in Libra, what you saw me doing a lot was going through the cards to look for the letters that I needed to reference. Sorry about that. If I didn't remember this from last time, but yeah. So a lot of the letters are not how I would normally do them in script or calligraphy, so looking for them for reference, but I think they mostly came out well. My M in particular I'm very proud of. So anyway, the log. Things I'm doing. I showed some of this, filling this out, but not all of it. Paranormal Romance Readathon is going to be a weekend one. Then I'm going to Arizona to visit a friend for a week, basically. We're doing things in that time, but just visiting them is fine. Another readathon for 2 weeks, the Tome Topple. We read a book, tomes, 500 plus pages during that 2 weeks. As many as you can. Then I've got, well, the full moon is occurring here in my time zone on Wednesday the 20th. I also have a doctor's appointment, for which I have to fast for in the morning. And I will have my full moon ritual with my coven. There is an online concert for BTS on the 24th that any I may not attend. Nothing much happening otherwise. I did forget my brother's birthday because I'm ridiculous. So yeah, and another friend's birthday. I didn't look at the birthday calendar, but yeah, I'll go in and add those. Then Samhain, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, all of that stuff is happening, which means the next day will be my birthday, and I will be 37 years old this year. No plans yet. Next we have, finally, the new moon in Scorpio. My projects page, use the other BTS on washi tape, this time the blue one, and I wound up with a collection of pixies. So from here on out, the drawings I did of the fairies from this deck, I would shuffle the cards and be like, what card should go on this page, or what fairies should go on this page? And that's what came out. My favorite card in this deck. Like, this is how we close, right? So yeah, I attempted to draw them. It came out not horrible. But again, the font, I couldn't really find a J as much as I was looking, but, or a lowercase j, but yeah, it was okay. It's okay. It's okay. So taxes, I didn't really do much last time. This is me trying to get ahead on them, but yeah, that doesn't work. But the more I put them on my to-do list, as far ahead of when they're due, the more likely it'll happen. So continuing Coven, Book of Shadows. My winter restock I need to start working on, and that's a whole elaborate thing that happens quarterly. Elderberry tincture and syrup I'm pulling from last month. I didn't do it because I couldn't find the recipe that I used before. I just a couple of days ago got it, so now I can actually do it. The elderberries have been waiting for me. Get my costume together. I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween or my birthday. I will have a Samhain ritual, but that'll be later. I know I want to be Aaliyah from the Are You That Somebody music video. That like silver gray outfit that she had. So I'm gonna go to the thrift store at some point, maybe this weekend, and try to pull something together from that. We'll see how it goes. Then the Paranormal Romance Readathon, which I mentioned, it's a weekend thing. Swoon Sisters Book Club. Every month there's a new book. I know what book I want to read. I just need to remember that. More deck pouches, make some more junk journals, and continue my travel journal. This is just ongoing. I'm in the middle of one of each. Deck study, continuing. Update labels, that's back to business things. Didn't work on that last month. Tome Topple, another readathon, and B-Day plans. I don't know what those are, but maybe I should come up with some. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, fun times. I, as always, will probably add stuff to this project list as I think of it. My Field and Sky Notes, I actually got the whole thing on here. Plenty of space. Not centered. But that's okay. I may come back later and put a fairy in if I have the space. We'll see. Release and Manifest, kept it simple because of the whole drawing, both the fonts and in the titles, and then the cards. So for release, the card I pulled, where is she? Yes, Laced Moon's Daughter. Not a great job. The body's okay. The head face thing is weird. It's weird. It's okay. You can say it's weird because I know it's weird. And for Manifest, I've got Undressing of a Salad here. I wanted to leave space to actually write something. So he got kind of smooshed in the corner there. But it's okay. Books, I know that I often fill this up, so I didn't put anything but the title. And then for music, I know I don't often fill this up, so I put the another piece of torn washi here, and the Piper looking a little bit awkward there. And I'm actually quite proud of this hand. That's better than any hand I've ever attempted to try to do. So, and I haven't drawn a hand in quite some time. He's actually the first one in brown ink. Yes, the Piper. My memories page, I didn't want to put anything in case I have a lot of memories. So again, it's possible I'll add to this a fairy at the end of the month. And then my review page, or the beginning of it, just the title, date, review, and the beginning of the growth and profit tracker as usual. So those are my spreads for the lunar cycle, the month, new moon in Libra, October 7th through November 4th. Let me know what you guys think. Have you used this deck before? Any thoughts, suggestions? I am open to. The same for my fountain pen, if you know what the hell happened here. But yeah, if you want to support but don't really have a comment to leave, you can leave me a little fairy emoji in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it. That would help and support my channel, as would liking this video if you liked it, subscribing if you are new, and hitting the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. There is a bunch of stuff I've mentioned in this video that I do have videos coming for. So if you hit the notifications, you will know when those videos come out as soon as they come out. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a good spooky season. You can also let me know if you're joining in on any of the spooky October readathons. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.